Okay, so I'm wanting to investigate then acceleration in this whole context. And I know that if I'm worried about the horizontal motion of this particle, it's traveling round a circle at a constant speed, but horizontally, it's slower at the edge and quicker at the middle, and slower at the edge and quicker in the middle. If I'm worrying about its horizontal motion, that's depicted by the black in terms of its displacement. It's depicted by the blue in terms of its velocity, which was, if this is cos x, the displacement, then negative sine theta, negative sine time, if you like, is going to be its velocity. And the derivative of negative sine is negative cos. So this red one here, which is y equals negative cos theta, that's its acceleration. Now you can see from my picture here that I reckon the acceleration is in the negative direction when it's out here, and it's pulling it in this direction as it moves along until it reaches zero. Then it's in the positive direction. The acceleration is positive. So when it gets to here, the acceleration is pulling it that way. Not very much, but it's stronger and stronger and stronger until it stops. And it turns around until it gets to here, and then the acceleration is pulling it that way. You can see that happen because the acceleration is negative, then it's positive, then it's negative. When it's positive, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger until it's at its maximum when the particle's actually positioned out there. When the particle is positioned out at -1, the acceleration is at its maximum. Think about that, because it's trying to pull it that way. So when it's heading that way, it's pulling it that way until it gets to zero, then it starts pulling that way. So whenever the particle's over in here, whether it's going this way or this way, the acceleration is pulling it that way. Whenever the particle's over here, whether it's going that way or that way, the acceleration is pulling it that way. And you can see that where the particle's located out in the positive part, the acceleration is negative. When the particle's located in the negative part, the acceleration is positive. So there is a relationship between the location and the acceleration.